Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And we're going to get into a topic today that many may not consider at first, but holds a significant emotional weight. And that would be, how is the family pet handled during divorce? If you've ever wondered what the family pet is whether the part is the divorce process, you're really not alone. We're going to explore the complexities surrounding this often overlooked aspect of marital dissolution. And it's important to recognize that pets technically are considered property under the law. While we often see our pets as beloved members of the family, the legal system views them as personal property. And this classification can influence how decisions about the family pet are approached during divorce proceedings. Custody arrangements for pets are not the same as custody arrangements for children, So unlike child custody, which considers the best interest of the child, custody arrangements for pets focuses on ownership. The court may determine who has legal ownership of the pet and therefore the right to make decisions about its care. The courts will consider various factors when determining pet custody, such as who primarily cared for the pet, provided financial support for the veterinary care, and has the emotional and physical ability to care for the pet post-divorce. You can negotiate pet custody outside of the court. That's definitely an option. If both parties are amicable, then negotiating custody arrangements outside of the court could be a viable solution. And this might involve creating a shared custody arrangement or agreeing to primary custodian with visitation rights for the other party. Prenuptial or postnuptial agreements can address pet custody, including provisions for pet custody in a prenuptial or postnuptial agreement can provide clarity and avoid potential disputes in the event of a divorce. Such agreements can really specify ownership and care arrangements for the family pet. Now, regardless of the legal considerations, it's actually important to prioritize the well-being of the pet. Stress of a divorce can impact animals as much as it can people. And maintaining a stable and caring environment is essential for their health and happiness as well. So you really want to think about, your pet as you go through this process. If disputes over pet custody arise, then mediation can be a helpful alternative to court litigation. A third party that's neutral can assist in really facilitating discussions and reaching an agreement that's fair and considerate of both parties' attachment to the pet. While some pet owners may want visitation arrangements similar to child custody, it's also important to note that courts may not enforce visitation agreements for pets. Once ownership is determined, the legal owner has the final say in the pet's living arrangements when it's all said and done. Now, wrapping up today's episode, the fate of the family pet during divorce is really a nuanced matter that requires careful consideration. While legal frameworks view pets as property, the emotional bonds we share with our furry friends add layers of complexity, whether through negotiation, mediation, or legal proceedings. Finding a solution that prioritizes the well-being of the pet, it really is the first and foremost thing you should do. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions on today's topic or other financial planning issues I can assist with, my contact information is in the description. Feel free to call, email. I'll do what I can to give you a hand. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. Have a great day.
We want to thank you for listening to this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce with Mike Fulkerson. For questions, please reach out to Mike via email in the description or give him a shout at 630-444-1410. Remember to subscribe, like, and follow.